All right, good morning, everybody. It's Holly King here, the Reiki Station, Holly King Wellness, and also readings Reiki and Tarot on TikTok. Whew, wow, good morning, y'all. It is, what day is it? It's Saturday, March the 4th. Oh my God. Y'all, I am in Louisville, Kentucky, and so last night was insane. I wanted to hop on here and do a quick video this morning before I walk into the office because, again, it's Saturday. It's a work day for me, but the last couple of days have been super intense, okay? I just want to point that out there. It's been super intense, and so last night in the Ville, we got a crazy windstorm. Like, it is insane. And so first thing above all, I'm asking my tribe, my people, just to pray for my son. He lives with some other young adults and they don't have power. Currently, they do not have power in their home. And so there's 78,000 people right now in Louisville without power, according to the news this morning. So I just wanted to point that out, that like the first thing that I want to ask of everyone who does watch these videos or, reaches out to me or has a direct connection to me in my life, please pray for our city, pray for the people around us, because, with 79-mile-an-hour winds, basically we had hours and hours yesterday of just straight line tornadic activity winds, right? And so my son, he texted me this morning, because he works third shift, so he's like, Mom, I'm going to work. I'm gonna do my thing, but we checked in throughout the night and he was like, no, we still don't have power. But he was like, why aren't they getting us connected? Like, what's going on? And I said, son, listen, he doesn't do social media. They don't have a TV right now, right? They can't stay up to date on what's going on. And so I said, son, listen, they will get to you. You can't panic, right? And if you need us to come like help with your groceries and bring your food over to our house, like totally, I don't want you to lose, the things that you have in store for you and your roommates, because, that's stressful for young adults when, they're out here working, they have labor jobs, so anyway, that's just one little drop in the bucket, what's going on like around me personally. But, it's happening a lot lately. We're seeing the state of Kentucky, y'all. The state of Kentucky is getting plummeted with one disaster after another. And so for me personally, I am in a pretty safe space at the moment, although I've had my own trials and tribulations as a human being. The thing that struck me the strongest this morning when I was getting up, getting ready for work, doing my prayer time, doing my morning devotion, doing my meditation. I do all that at one time. I know that's like, what are you talking about? Y'all, I live in a state of meditation, okay? I try to live in a space of healing and not panic and not have guilt and anxiety and worry when things around me, right? When things around me are going haywire. And so this morning I thought, I pulled into work and I was like, okay, what does Holly need to do in order to focus through, the next few hours, knowing that our electric company, I'm sure they're working diligently today to, help people restore 79,000 homes-ish, right, who don't have power. And so I started to pray. I was like, okay, let me get into a prayer space. Let me get into a meditative space as I do my work, right? That's level 1 Reiki, y'all, as we do our work and try to figure out, what it is that I need to be doing so that I don't put myself into a state of mental hell, right? And panic. And so it was like, okay, my son's safe. He's at home. They don't have electricity. He likes cold weather, although it's not that cold today. Y'all can see it's beautifully sunny outside right now. In the morning, this day is going to be gorgeous. Thank the Lord, right? Thank the heavens that we're going to have a good day for power restoration. But what do I need to be doing? I need to be focusing on me. I need to be focusing on my clients. I need to make sure that I don't fall in a state of panic when I see things around me going haywire. And so that was the message that I got this morning from Spirit. And I wanted to share that with you all. Also, on a personal note, for those of you all that do catch this video, it's going to be short and sweet. But y'all, I'm going through some spiritual changes. And so anyway, like I have it ear plug in. Okay. So, I'm having some issues with something called tinnitus, that a lot of people in the South call it tinnitus. But anyway, it's tinnitus. And so yesterday I went and I saw my holistic practitioner and I said, what do I need to be doing? Because like the ringing in my ears, is getting worse and worse on a daily basis. And there are a myriad of reasons for that, y'all. I can go back and historically, show you reasons why, that my hearing might be damaged in this particular ear. So anyway, long story short, she's like, look, let's train the ear, right? And I've heard of things like brain entrainment and different things like that. And the ENT, my doctor, which I have an appointment in 2 weeks, my doctor said, look, you need to do some exercises. See, this ear's the one that's ringing. This ear's the one I've plugged. He's like, you need to be doing, both of them said, you need to be doing exercises to retrain this ear to stop the noise. Stop the panic, right? Stop the stressor. Because the 8th cranial nerve takes you into the brain, right? And so our ears, eyes, nose, taste, feelings, all of those are our 5 major senses. And when one of those senses goes out, right, then the body gets into a state of alert. And so then people go into autoimmune attacks, right? And I say that, honestly, their body goes into a fight or flight mode. And so their adrenals start spitting out because they're constantly trying to recircuit the brain to get back to what we call in our world homeostasis. Okay. And so that's a big word, but I was like, okay, so today while I'm at work, I'm doing me, I'm not tapping into the stress around me. I'm working with my body. What is my body doing? And I'm working with my clients and their bodies and what are their bodies doing? So the message for today is this. I'm making identifiable changes in my life so that I can be a better person, so that I can live strong and healthy and, not be dependent on our sick care system to take care of me, because I know, y'all, as a holistic practitioner, there are other things we can be doing, to work with our body when our body signals that there's something going on with it and it just doesn't, quote unquote, feel okay. Okay. Like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, I feel okay, but I also know that I am aging and that I'm getting older and I need to make some identifiable changes in my life. So I'm going to be changing how I do a lot of things. I'll be changing how I work on social media as well, because when you're dealing with things like tinnitus has to do with brain waves and frequency. Okay. And so I'm not going to get into like this conspiracy theory conversation with you, but I also know that there's been some damage in my cranial nerve system because there is a lot of frequency around us. I live next door, y'all, next door to an airport, next door. Okay. Literally next door to an airport. I hear them day and night roaring up their planes. There's a lot of chemicals, that I am breathing in, living in, is it the urban area? Suburb? No, I'm not in the suburbs. I'm in the urban area of the city. So anyway, I had to think about that for a minute. I didn't want to say ghetto, but I'm at home, right? And so that's where I live. But yeah, I'm going to be making more videos that are going to go towards different social media platforms. TikTok, Instagram. I'm going to be working more with Instagram, and I'm going to be working more with YouTube, because I want the message of healing to continue to flow. But I feel spirit directing me to say, come off of Facebook for a little while, because I do a lot of live videos and I have a ton of interaction, y'all. I got like 45 pages, that I own per se. If you can own any social media sites, I manage, I administer. Like I have a lot of social media activity when it comes to Facebook. And I felt spirit tell me yesterday, I want you to divert your social media presence onto the other platforms, and there's a reason for it. And I was like, okay, whatever. But sometimes when I get those messages from spirit, if I don't listen, then my body goes into like this fight or flight mode and I start to have these panic attacks, right? It's just like not listening to your body. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I love y'all. Share these videos when you can, share the other social media feeds. On Instagram, I am the Reiki Station. I am also Holly King Wellness. And on TikTok, I am, what did I change that to? Oh, Readings, Reiki, and Tarot. It's a newer term for me. But yeah, and then on YouTube, you can go to Holly King Wellness, and you can also go to the Reiki Station, because I do have 2 channels on there actively that I post to. But that's it, guys. I love you. Live the dream. We'll talk soon. See you later. Okay, bye.